Word to your mother, my name's Steve, this channel is Frags Riches, and thank you for tuning in. I really do love you for doing so. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions video of an Alexandria Fragrances fragrance. So for those of you that are relatively new, this is a series that I started ages ago. I ordered some fragrances from Alexandria. They sent me loads of samples. I just started filming my first impressions of those samples, and then I ran out. Alexandria contacted me and said, we actually quite enjoyed those videos, do you want some more samples? And then they sent me some. So I got this sample for free, which means I'm a shill and you cannot trust a word I say in this video. Despite the fact that you can't trust me, I am still going to share my thoughts on this fragrance, which is called Tuscan King. So I think this has been featured on YouTube before. Towards the end of 2019 when it was released, a lot of YouTubers kind of got it. So I've not smelt this yet, but this is basically a hybrid of Aventus and Tuscan Leather, I believe. So there's two fragrances there that I don't love. Aventus, I respect both of those fragrances, to be fair, but I'm not a huge Aventus lover. I don't kind of get the hype. I think it's a solid fragrance, but I don't quite get the hype. Tuscan Leather, not a huge fan of. I much prefer the ombre leather. Being a basic bitch, I much prefer the sort of more mass appealing, easy to wear kind of version. The analogy I always sort of use when I compare Tuscan Leather and ombre leather, I think ombre leather reminds me of a nice kind of leather that you would get in like leather seats in a sports car, where Tuscan Leather kind of reminded me of the smell of leather you get in an old kind of library where it's a bit dusty, and it's kind of the leather bound books that you kind of get in a sort of old dusty library, because I found it very dry and kind of, yeah, I just didn't particularly enjoy Tuscan Leather too much. So I'm intrigued to see what I think to this. So let's give this a go. I think this arm is clear. Basically, I'm just going to tell you if I like this or not. I mean, the good thing is most of you have smelled Tuscan Leather. You know what Aventus smells like. So I'm going to say if this... Oh man, that went right in my throat. Oh mate, that hit right at the back of my mouth. That's not a kind of slant on the fragrance, but the cloud, I sprayed too much and it proper got me. Yeah, my only thing is, I know for well, all I'm going to say is this smells like a mix of Aventus and Tuscan Leather, because there's not much more I can say. But I'll tell you what I think to it. If it's... That's weird, mate. That's really weird. Because it is just a combination of the two, but I don't... I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's weird. It is nice. It does work. Like, it's not got that... The Aventus side, the fruitiness, definitely helps balance out some of that. As I say, I think ombre leather is much easier to wear. I find Tuscan Leather is a bit kind of dry and a bit more kind of not as mass appealing, where this is, I think they've just taken the sort of rich Tuscany leather, and it's got a nice, and it's very prominent, very strong. The leather is very noticeable, and it smells like a good quality leather, to be fair. That's really good. That smells really good leather, and it's just got this fruity vibe. I'm not getting like loads of aspects of Aventus currently. I'm just getting like the sort of pineapple-y fruitiness mixed with a real Tuscany leather. So stating the fucking obvious, but I don't know how I feel about it. It's good, and I think if you like the two fragrances, I think it's worth a go. But for me, I wouldn't wear this, because I'll either want to wear something that's kind of fresh and fruity like Aventus, or I want to wear like a leather based fragrance, in which case I'd choose ombre leather, where it's got that kind of I mean, for me, ombre leather is just kind of that sort of subtle sweetness to it. It's just kind of quite nice, and it sort of takes the edge off the sort of harsh leather. Where, so yeah, I either want a leather fragrance or I want something fresh and fruit. I don't. For me personally, I wouldn't combine the two, but it is really well done. The leather smells good. It smells like a good quality leather. It doesn't smell too kind of synthetic. It really does remind me of Tuscan Leather or Ombre Leather. That leather accord, that's really good. I'm not getting loads of Aventus, but it's just quite fruity. But for me, I wouldn't wear that. I'd either wear Aventus, or in my case, probably like Explorer from Mont Blanc, or I would wear Ombre Leather. I've actually got a good clone of it, to be fair, from like pocketsense.co.uk. But so yeah, that's what I would do. I wouldn't wear this. I'd want one or the other. But mate, it does smell good. So if you like the two fragrances, I'd say give it a go. But for me, I'd want one or the other, not the both. But if you like both fragrances and you're a fan, then it's definitely worth checking out because it's done well and it does smell good. But just I wouldn't choose to smell like it. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you love this fragrance? Does it kind of work for you? Do you get kind of compliments? Anyway, let me know what you think. I'll be really intrigued to know. Thank you for watching. I do really appreciate it. And stay tuned for more exciting adventures from Frags to Riches. And I will see you for the next video. Take care. Much love.